We're live, we are live. Hey, guys. Old Man G here, back again. We're live for the match watch along. Europa League time, guys. Europa League. Not a competition we want to be in, but to be fair, it's a competition that Manchester United should be favourites to win. So at least this is one of the tournaments, given the competition that's in this, and it's not a lot, let's be real. United really should be winning this competition. So as much as I just want to see a Europa League campaign where United clearly are the dominant. I remember in Jose's first season, that was the time where United were clearly the dominant competition here. So now with no more drop-ins from the Champions League, really, like I said, the only competition for me in this competition is Spurs, Porto maybe. There might be one or two others, but there's not a lot basically. Yeah, I don't know what yeah. Well, how about watching a legal stream? This is a watch along, buddy. Where do I watch it? Right now, I'm watching it in the UK on TNT Sports. So this is a watch along. So watch along in the title if you watch it. This is a watch along of the game. Anyway, kick off. Let's go. Kick off. It's Robbie Savage commentating. Just refresh it. Okay, it looks like it's pouring down Old Trafford a lot. Yeah, United in red and white shorts and veteran in white and red. Two changes. He's in central midfield. I don't know why it's not refreshed. It should be starting now. Why is it not going to a live score? Yeah, give me a second, guys. Usually Google's fast when it comes to these live scores, but it's not. Right. Quite a few of the players in the squad were playing for him I'm just going to be muting comments that say put the game on. Like I'm not, like, especially as watching Twitter. So this is a watch long if you read the title. So you want to watch it? Watch it legally. I'm sorry, but you can warn them to stay tuned to the commentary. So basically, when people say clickbait, it's like it literally says watch along here. Samasi, what's up? Big up, Samasi. Big up. 1-0 Arsenal. Yeah, but I mean they're playing. It's a Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup. Yeah. Third round. Like who cares, you know? So, but yeah, here's hoping for a win. Here's hoping for a win. Here is hoping for a win. Right. Hopefully this should start. Finally. Okay. So let's look at the lineups again. Onana, Mazraoui, Maguire, Martinez, Dalot. So probably having a break. Ugarte and Eriksen. That's interesting. Mainu, a bit of a break here. Although hopefully that means that Eriksen can actually go forward a little bit. Ugarte is going to have to really do his thing. Then Diallo, Fernandes, Rashford, Xerxes. And so let's see what happens. But, you know, let's get... We need to win Europa League. Yes, Samasi, yeah, you're right. Like, then at least the loan will make sense. Because as it stands now, I think people are questioning your loan move. People are questioning your loan move, Samasi. But it'll be fine if United win, so there'll be no big deal. In the circumstances, the first time that they've ever played a match here at Old Trafford. But anyway, so far 0-0. If you're new to the channel, I should have said this at the beginning, to like, share, and subscribe for Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter and smash the notification button. Okay, bit of a slow start, but Bruno, Ugarte, who's on the bench? Bayindir, Delit, Mount, Rasmus, Garnacho, Castermans, the Tom Heaton, Johnny. Oh, Tom Heaton's back in. It's back. Johnny Evans, Komenu, Toby. Yeah, I mean, if we can get it done with a big team, I'd like to see, you know, the whole point of this competition. Lazio ahead, it seems. Lazio taking the lead. So I do need to put out my Europa League predictions video. If you remember, you'll get to see it, but I just have not had the time. I have not had the time. So shout out everyone who's watching on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Oh, oh. Maswari, but Maswari does well there. Lammers. Manuel have to get in a little bit of shape. Good tackle by Maswari. Manchester United box. Yeah, Van Bergen showed good pace there. Dan did it on this left-hand side. Just wondered if his first touch could have been a bit more positive. The manager, Joseph Boosting, it's his 50th game in charge of FC Twente tonight. Just having a look at all the other Europa League games. So AZ Alkmaar, because United are going to be playing AZ Alkmaar. So they beat IF Elfsborg 3-2. Corner cleared. Oh! Wow, that was personal FC Trent, and I don't know what second ball should have been in. Let's be real, should have been in. You know, oh. And who is that? And Maguire again. Maguire, you need to kind of, because this has happened a few times, where you just seem to just allow the cutback. Not good. But we move. Hopefully that will have woken up Manchester United. Border Glimt beat Porto, although they had only 10 men. So how did they beat Porto with? Yeah, looking at Border Glimt. Looks like they were 2-1 up, then got a red card, then somehow still scored a third goal, and then Porto scored. It's a bit strange. Expected better from Porto. Lazio ahead already against Dynamo Kiev. Oh my goodness. United needs to win this competition. I'm sorry. Oh, well, Rashford, how are you going to score from there, buddy? Come on. Ahmad. Goal kick. Yeah, we got lucky. The fridge. I think Dallo tried to get the corner or clear it, but yeah, there's always a danger doing that. It's always going to go away the way he shapes that. It's very close. You can see the bench think it's in. But that's very close. That's very, 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 very close. Xerxes. Dallo. Oh! Unlike this good 1-2 between Xerxes and Rashford. Like that. Good football. Good 1-2s. Nice. United. 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 Just trying to kick the ball back. It's a good play by United there, but again, need to kind of finish it. No, Xerxes not able to get that. Okay. Now Trent on the counter on the side. It's cleared. Still 0-0. Good play from Manchester United to get out there. Yep, let's go, Ahmad. Oh, foul. Surely. Yellow card. Yep. Rudes obstructing Ahmad. People question it, but the manager will know best. He scored 3 goals in 2 games. It was a surprise, but there'll be reasons for it. It's a free kick here for United. Christian Eriksen over it for them. Fernandez. I don't know what Bruno did there. Man, this guy sometimes can just be really. He intercepted it. Good. It's his European debut. Hilgers is 23. Brooms has just got the yellow card, only 21, and then Salah being the left back is only 22. A great deal of experience in that unit. Let's go. Good long ball to Xerxes. Come on, touch it, Xerxes. Can you get it? Okay. Big up SSB, yeah. Europa League, that's what's up. That is what's up, unfortunately. Don't want to be in this competition, but to be fair, hopefully I'll actually be able to see United play some good football, enjoy watching it. So instead of being destroyed all the time. Good to cons. No one's there for it. Oh, okay. Okay. Van Bergerdijn, yeah. The FC Trent defense are doing quite well, though. But again, it's good clearance by Martinez. Is the Champions League this week, I wonder? No, it's next. It's next week. Weird. I think they're not going to do this where they have like alternate weeks where they have like 1 week is Europa League, the other week is. I think they're not going to do that, or maybe they might. I don't know. Oh, a space on the right hand side, and he has a go, Maswari. Let's go. Okay, I mean FC Trent have probably been the more dangerous. If I had the opportunity, but Rashford on a break. Rashford, he's trying to take it, but again, the defense, they know that they've got him locked. They've got him unlocked. You've got to do better. I know he's not a number 9, but you got to. Europe on a Wednesday is correct. Europe is exactly. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know Europe was on today. All I hear was yeah, exactly. Although I'll be honest, I'd rather be playing watching the Europa League than the Carabao Cup. I didn't even really tune in that much to the game against Barnsley, you know. So this is like today is yesterday and today were like the kind of like League One, League Two sort of teams. Like it just, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, like, if it was me, I'd want the Carabao Cup scrapped, or at least for bottom teams. Well, teams that are not in Europe. Can, it's up to, oh, West Ham play Liverpool in the cup. I mean, to be honest, like doesn't even really. I mean, even Pep said in his press conference that I'm going to be playing a B team in this, man. Like, of course, if we get to a semi, oh, Bruno, you should have passed it, man. This is intelligent. Come on. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I wish our forwards could be a bit less brain dead sometimes. There was a pass on there. Oh, I get the ball. Let me shoot when there's like 5 defenders in front. Jeez. This happened again against Crystal Palace. Like, find the final pass. Look. City had like freaking park the bus, subway, everywhere. They still managed to find a way. Like, but we just intelligent sometimes. They do. My God, can he at least? It's just sometimes I'm just like, does he actually think? Like there'll be some things where I'm like, but it's like almost like he's waiting to do something magical, and it's like, why don't you just do the simple things first, man? Oh my goodness! Just
With the cross, what was there a bit? You can see with the shape of down coming in as that midfield player, it allows Eriksen or Fernandez to be in that 10 position, one of them spare, because that's one of the three behind the one. You've got to decide, do I go and press the ball or do I keep an eye on what Eriksen or Fernandez is? Eriksen, who's the assistant to Steve McLaren for a season, but Steve McLaren was the FC 20 manager, although he wasn't part of the season when they won the championship under McLaren. 3 spells as a player. He won a Dutch Cup back in 2001. Really played over 250 matches.
What's this?
It's been really strong connection.
1-0 Barca, Lewandowski. Who are Barca playing? Who are Barca playing? I don't know. I'll check who Barca playing. Oh, this is a bit off topic, but what do you think the player's strike situation? It's not really off topic. I mean, they were going to strike at some point. It's difficult because footballers haven't striked before, and I think I always believe everyone should have a right to strike. But the problem is how effective it's going to be, because that's the point of a strike, you know. Because remember, you know, who distributes things, you know, oh my goodness, the people who distribute stuff, you know, it's the TV, you obviously also got owners as well. So there'll be things. So essentially, when we talk about striking, what are they striking from? Are they going to be like not playing in the Premier League and not playing? So it's a tricky one because there's so many people involved in football, whether it's the owners, commercial interests, TV and distributors, etc. So I don't know how feasible something like that would be. I think you'd have to have every single football player playing football in the top clubs, just not doing anything. And I don't know whether that would happen. So yeah. La Liga is garbage. What was it? Like, I mean, it could be. I mean, Hansi Flick, to be fair. Hansi Flick, to be fair, but you know, there is an element of me that does kind of say that I don't. You know, people were cussing Xavi, but Barcelona is still like Xavi ball was awful. Xavi was awful. Xavi was bad. But didn't Xavi? Where did Barcelona finish? Didn't Barcelona finish like where did they finish last season? They didn't win it, but yeah, they finished second. I know 10 points behind Madrid, but it's just like it's just weird. It's like when people say, "Oh, a manager is crap, it's so bad it should be sacked," and it's because he finished second in a league, and then you say that league is competitive. Like I don't know. But it is what it is. 1-0 West Ham. Well, I'm assuming that's not going to be the score for a while. I'm assuming that's not going to be the score for a while. I don't know what the lineup is, though, so I'd expect that they rested. 1 at West Ham. Rodri says top playing not want to strike is code for Cape because players want to go on strike. I think even for what? Yeah, of course. But the problem is that I think if it's just City players, it needs to be cross collab. Because if it's just City players and also the players that are earning a lot of money already, is it really gonna? Oh, good save! It's a brilliant save. That's a brilliant save. It's a good save, but it's a centre back that almost scores the own goal. It's a world-class strike from the defender, and it's a world-class save. Goal kick. Goal Liverpool. But yeah, in answer to this, yeah, it can't just be City players. It has to be a combination of because if you need everyone, if it's top, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if it's the top 6, Well, this is what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it'll work. They're not going to get, because the thing is, strikes only work as a general rule if everyone does it and you get like sympathy from everybody. Like strikes work if you are on, so no one is going to have much sympathy for a handful of players in the top top teams who already get a lot of money already from commercial interests, etc., TV revenue, and so on, who then poor, who then go on strike, but not say the if you're going to much, then you should tell me to block it. But sorry. But yeah, it's a bit sorry, work related stuff. Sorry, guys. Cancel. Yeah, they're not going to do that though. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. But yeah, like. If we get an EPL strike, it could trigger corner strike. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think it. I even think no. I think there's a lot more animosity between. I don't think there's this collective. It's like I'm saying, in order for you to have a strike work, you have to have collective unity. Where's the unity? I mean, we saw it with City and Arsenal just now on the weekend. Do those players? Do you think that the City players are going to go on strike? And the Arsenal, especially if like the strikes continue, like this is what I'm saying. If the City players do it, like people go, okay, cool, you go and strike, you don't play, we don't harden, etc. We'll continue playing. If you don't want to play, cool, that's you. City, you've got to field their own players because they're not going to cancel. They're not going to cancel the matches. So the only way a strike can work is if there is collective action from top to bottom. And if it's the bottom teams will say the same thing. They'll be like, okay, cool. Like, we're not going to cancel matches. We're going to still play. And, you know, you've got to field a team. If you don't field a team, then you it's a forfeit, 3-0. And the smaller teams, the mid-team clubs will be like, yeah, sure. And yeah, I mean, other leagues can't afford the strike, yeah. But it's what I'm saying. But even the Premier League, like, I just think that there's not this unity that people have. Like, so the City players can say what they want, but unless there's like collective unity, then it's not. I mean, this has been a little bit, yeah. Ancelotti again. Likewise, if Madrid's, you know, how much collective is it going to be? You know, this has been a very passive from United, to be honest. You know, if we're honest, you know, FC Trent have had most of the clear opportunities. You know, FC Trent have had most of the clear opportunities. It's not that United have been comfortable, but really, how much have United really created in this half? I think if they get a goal, I think that Trent will probably have to come out. But I mean, this has not been good from United, honestly. Look, so we've got ahead. Okay, so Rashford. Okay, so what's going to happen? And again, so but I appreciate this, but like, why are you behind the defender though, buddy? Ahmad, you got to get in sooner. Like, come on, guys. The attack. Come on, guys. Look, Ahmad, but but see Xerxes, but you need to start. It needs to be. You need not ahead of the, but at least not so behind. Come on. Like, I'm really worried about this attack, to be honest, for this whole season. That's why, to be honest, the Europa League is the only thing. Well, it was a nice skill by Rashford there, but still no goal.
Is there a name for that? I thought it was, but I didn't have to say. No, I'm asking. Because I thought the songs might have done it. It sounds very well. Well, Farrell knows that's my signal. What's that called? Insect still not.
Ugarte. Manchester United need to ask a few more questions. They're setting deep again. Lazio too. Man, I miss Cavani, man. Cavani was like, I miss those Cavani ones. Brilliant goal from Eriksen! Brilliant strike from Christian Eriksen! What a G! What a G from Eriksen! What a G! That was a rocket. That was like a Thanos. I'll do it myself. What a G from Eriksen, man. What a G. We needed that. What a G. Bruno. Oh. Brilliant finish from Eriksen. Dalot puts his laces through it. It's a beautiful strike. Brilliant strike. (1-0), and we needed that. And we deserve to be ahead. I'll bet FC Trent have had some decent chances, but, yeah. They've been parking the bus for a lot of the game. So hopefully it'll be a bit easier now. 1-0. RDS, what happens to the team if players go on strike? Sure, there's to be a clause. Yeah, there'll be a clause. 3-0, Lazio, apparently. There'll be a clause. This is what I'm saying. There'll be a clause. But like I said, I don't think that, because I don't know how it will work with it, the players' union, and if they all take it to a vote and then they all do it that way. And then, but the thing is, if they, like, I don't know how it works. Like, when, as a doctor, when the junior doctors strike, for example, in the UK, we had a union. So you've got it's the BMA, and when they had to collectively vote for strike action, and you'd have have to get a majority. But even though you voted, even though the action was to strike and the motion was to, it was still optional. So in other words, you could still decide not to or not. And quite a lot of doctors still went into work, still did their thing. Some didn't. Quite a lot didn't, but some did. So I suspect the players' union would be a similar thing where they'd have to take a vote. The majority would have to agree, but it wouldn't necessarily doesn't necessarily mean that the players would all strike. And I know there'd be players that wouldn't. Eriksen on fire. If Eriksen had legs, he'd be starting with Bruno in that position. Probably, yeah, probably in that position, probably. In that position, probably. But yeah, we needed that though. We needed that though. We needed that. We needed that. Well, FC Trent coming forward though. FC 20. Oh, what's going on? And okay.
Not saying the recovery room for Manchester United players was very, very good. So you'd be ball by now. It's on the other side. But now if you go motoring away, it's got Rashford out there with it.
Oh, Rashford. So corner. Okay, I think we can tire these guys out. But you know, does it really? The league format, I mean, does it really matter? It's the same, you know, top 8. I think I can't remember which pot FC 20 were in. They look like a team that I think with where they are, they look like they're a team that would have been in pot 2.
Manchester United captain, delicately delivered back in. It's too as far as Gallo. 20 and run in the middle, too high for Rashford. His Xerxes. Bad. He's looking to get the ball onto his
well done, Masraoui.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's okay, guys. Just more of that. Good spell for United.
Position, slightly in no man's land, was the outset, just outside this area. Looking at the run to the middle.
Yeah.
So he'll become an outfield player for his team.
Oh, drop. No, keeper. Referee. Oh, Maguire. Okay, interception. Rashford. Ah, oh man, come on. This is the only thing. This is the problem is that finishing, and if this was a City or another team, these guys are 2 or 3. Even Arsenal, Chelsea, these guys are 2, 3 goals down now. We just don't have that final third edge, and it does worry me going into the season because it means that we're going to get a lot of draws. We'll probably beat the really bottom teams that we're supposed to, but we'll get a lot of draws in the mid, and that's not good. Oh no, FC Twente in pot 4, so they're a pot 4 team. So really, this is even more. Yeah, support FC Twente actually in pot, although they're doing quite well in their league, but still they are in pot 4. So this actually should be one of Manchester United's easier games.
Discovery Plus, and that's going to be fascinating on Saturday morning to see how Manchester United start to cope with that robbery, which could be a pivotal Manchester City like a cope with that robbery, which could be a pivotal situation developing in the time. I
think in pot 1, if I recall, I think United face Rangers and I think it's Porto. We faced Porto. I don't think we faced Lazio. 2. And then yeah, pot 2 is AZ Alkmaar, I think, and I think we play Fenerbahce as well. Pot 3, I think we play Border Glimt, and United Victoria plays in, I think. But yeah. Oh, big up, Brush, man. Hit that like. Yes, please hit that like button for those who are watching on YouTube, man. And it's give me a follow if you're watching on. Well, there's a lot of you watching on Twitter. Geez, 30,000 on Twitter. So that's pretty. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Okay. Bruno is brain dead. Atuna says, "How was it? It was a very good goal. Very good goal from Eriksen. Very good goal from Eriksen. Wait, so is there still Conference League, or did it? Yeah, of course, it's still Conference League. Yeah, Conference League is still here. I don't know when it's happening though. I suspect this week. Yeah. Final few seconds of the half. I don't think there'll be any added time. There's not really been any stoppages, and that's it. Yep, half time. Only goal to half from Eriksen, but overall control performance. But again, United suffering from that finishing syndrome. And you've got to remember, guys, this is the pot 4 team. I know that doesn't necessarily always translate, but it technically is. So hopefully more goals in the second half. We need a bit more, but so far so good. So far so good. So it's been an open game, but we haven't made it past. I don't think I'd say it's been an open game. I'd say it's almost been quite cagey at times. Yes, FC Twente had that chance, I think, at 8 minutes when it should have gone in. So, but other than that, they've kind of been waiting to break. They're clearly trying to set up to counter-attack, but United have got the players to deal with that. And then really it's just been a question of United trying to break down these guys. When we get the ball, they literally just put everyone behind the ball. And it took a fantastic goal from Eriksen to just finally open it. So now it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Remember, this is a league format now. So, will FC Twente want to try and come out and get the goal? Will they say, hey, listen, let's see if we can get a nick draw. I think they'll probably come out the same way. I don't expect FC 22 to come out at us. So I think again in the second half, United will get more of the ball, and it'll be a question of can we break them down. The issue, like I said, has been this half is that we just, that final third is the key thing that's missing. Because defensively we've been okay, midfield has been okay, but that final third is just missing something. It is missing something. It is missing something, but it is what it is. We're good. Right. Taking a break. We'll be back for the second half. Cheers. See you in a bit.
really caught by our time. We thought the big side got it back to 50-50 in terms of position because that's quite wide in Manchester United's favour midway through the half. Yeah, they enjoy possession now. Very good players.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Second half, guys. Second half. Second half. Second half. Second half. Let's go.
With close interest here on TNT Sports and see what's next for
I think you'll see probably more like similar to this the second half. I think.
Position again and was calling for the ball. He was a key that probably spotted in the first half for Manchester United. Really versatile. He doesn't seem to mind what we both do, left or right back. He's got everybody in there. Like, this is a very good player, very intelligent, position he picks up. And that goes plenty of real problem that first half. Look at the position now, almost a centre forward.
Oh, Gallo. Ah, unlucky. Oh, dropping like bro. Not watching at the moment. It's been solid. I think it's been solid. Well done, Maswari. RDS, would you say basically versus that it's a good form to take into Tottenham? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, especially because we're playing at home, you know. So I know don't Spurs play? When are Spurs playing? Because they're in the Europa League as well. When aren't Spurs playing? Are they playing tomorrow? You know, I think Spurs. Let's have a look. Jeez, why didn't they just flag it? Yeah. Oh, they're playing carrier back tomorrow at home. So, you know, they'll have a day less to prepare, playing on Thursday, and then carrier bag got, you know, although carrier bag should be straightforward for Spurs, but you know, in theory, yeah. My only worry, I guess, is that there's still quite a few first teamers here. So you'd think that he'd like to rest some of them, I'd imagine. I'd imagine he wants to make some subs to rest. Spurs play tomorrow against, yeah, exactly, yeah. So, you know, technically we have a day extra rest. It's a good ball. Martinez tidies up there. That's good. I don't know what this guy is talking about. We had one. We were terrible at scoring last season. Is Galatasaray in this competition? I want to see Oshman. I think they are actually. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Galatasaray are in pot 3 for some reason. So yeah, they are in. Maguire cleared. Oh, come on, this passing from the back. Just make a simple pass, man. Come on, guys. Goal Liverpool. Yeah, that's expected, isn't it? Although honestly, I'm not tuning into the. Are they doing? Are the Carabao thingies? Is it the Carabao draw tonight? Is it? I don't know. I'd imagine it is. Yeah. No, it's not. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Fourth round draw. When is it? Yeah, it's today. It'll take place tonight. So the fourth round draw will take place tonight. So okay. Oh, goalkeeper Bruno. Oh, but anticipate that Xerxes though, man. Like it's hard being a number 9. So, but my goodness, man, I've not seen a good number 9 at United since. Well, obviously Ronaldo did his thing, but also but even when Cavani was here, just positioning, just little things. But he's still young, so he'll improve. But we hope he'll improve anyway. Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad.
It's 1v1 Callum speaking half time. The wide appears to get 1v1 situations on his left foot. You just wonder now, can he play with his right? He'd be looking to play that with the outside of his left foot.
Sterling scored for Arsenal though. Sterling should have actually. He should have. I don't know why Sterling didn't play. I mean, I actually think no, Sterling would have played, but he probably would have brought on in the second half had they been at 11 men. Oh, Maguire. Straight at the keeper, though. Rashford. But the thing is, where is it? I don't get where all our attackers are. Like why aren't there more United players? Oh man, guys, come on! It's a good ball in by Masrai, but come on, guys. There's so many. We create so many situations. Don't put it away, and then we'll get punished. Like. Oh yes, I like this Arsenal win on the way they played on the weekend was very, very yeah, of course. Listen, if you want to win a league title, you got. I don't care what anyone says. You gotta do it that way. Arsenal can become the Atletico Madrid of the Premier League. That's what it looks like. They're becoming, But you have to be because it was same thing with. I think that's what broke Klopp because you couldn't be that way. If you notice, Arteta's going getting more and more away from the play. It felt like I was watching. Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that like that. But you also got to remember, Pep also technically went against his philosophy somewhat when he won the treble. Like, let's keep it a stack. Like, before Haaland came, Pep was all about like tiki taka, creating the perfect pass, etc. But that didn't win him the Champions League. And he brings Haaland and basically spams crosses to him, and he wins a treble. You know, so Guardiola drifted from his philosophy as well to a certain extent, not as much as Arteta, but still it was there. You know, so if you want to win the big trophies, you got to. This is the thing as a manager when you are at a club for a while, you can't just play the same style, which is why I've never really understood the whole style of play argument. Because if you're going to be at a club for a long time, you can't. Oof. Yeah, you can't still have the same style of play. You know, the style of play has to be the same all the time. You can't, because you have to adapt. Klopp had to adapt. Pep, you have to adapt, because eventually people, because clubs figure out ways to stop it, and then you can't do anything about it. But it is, yeah, Man City fans crying is a bit wild though. I was a little bit like, come on, guys, like, oh, oh, why did they play that way? Oh, why did they play this type of football? Just shut up, man. Jeez, stop whining. Ooh, it's a good free kick. I think it looked like it was going on target. Probably just bottom corner, I think. Maybe, yeah, maybe just going wide, but I think no one has to make the save there. Can't. Ugarte, well done. Dude, in some games you have to, yeah, exactly. About the result. I wonder how people view Ugarte's game, actually. I wonder how people Ugarte today. I've not noticed him. So that's probably a good thing. I've not really noticed Ugarte, I'll be honest. But like I said, that's probably a good thing. It's headed over the bar. It's called tactical flexibility. Yeah, it is. It is. FC Twente, maybe we should make changes as well. I'm just saying. Maybe United should make some changes as well. Oh, big up Roy, big up Roy, big up Roy. How are you enjoying UCL football, man? I felt really hurt when Liverpool beat Milan. You know, not only for my love for Milan, but for it to be Liverpool as well. Like, just yeah. When they got the goal, when Pulisic got the goal, I was like, yes. But yeah, that was I wasn't happy. But at least you're in the Champions League and not the Europa League like we are. Okay, United. Rush. Oh, come on. Block. Oh, decision making, guys. Oh, that's all we're trying to do, but come on, we need the second goal, guys. If we get a second goal, these guys aren't coming back. But how was our Isaac on some target? Xerxes, he's doing okay. He's doing okay, but I'll be honest, he's still young and so far he's a 9.5, as he says. You know, I think he needs to work on his finishing. It'd be very interesting to see how him and Højlund compete. Because I think Xerxes' link-up play and hold-up play is better than Højlund's, but Højlund's finishing is better. I think. Yeah, not enjoying. I thought not, buddy. Sorry, man. But it's only 1-0 to United, so Garnacho's got to be coming on. Yeah, I mean, the only benefit or hope in watching Europa League was just so that I could at least see United comfortably win games and enjoy watching United play. But the frustrating thing about watching United this season is just like it is our inability to put away our chances. Right. 64 minutes. Head it foot. Oh, Maguire. I mean, a foul. I hope they bring on Delit, man. I hope they bring on Delit. Is Ahmad coming off? This game's gotten really slow, to be honest. Maybe Anthony could spice things up, to be fair. Okay, yeah, come on. Oh, come on, guys. Spice it up a little bit. Roy says, who is winning the EPL? That's going to be Manchester City, Roy, unfortunately. I hate it, but they are. They just will. I know Rodri's injured, but they just will. People kept on saying, oh, Rodri. Oh, Rodri's a good player. I'm not saying that, but they said this. It's like the same thing as commentators. Oh, Rodri's out. That would mean that that England will beat Spain, and they lost. You know. Syria, oof, that is a tough one. That is a tough one. Syria is a tough one. I really wish we did our Syria review, buddy. It's a tough one. I actually think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Inter Milan at present. It's still too early to debate. But so far, you've got to be looking at Napoli and even Juve. I'm even thinking about Napoli, man. You know, I mean, Conte has a point to prove. He could do something. Who's coming off? Ahmad. I mean, okay, Garnacho on. What? Defend. Well, I mean, that's fine, but need to go. What? What was that? What was that? Oh my goodness me! And I said this. I was like, yeah. There's no point. I said this, guys. I was like, guys, we need the second goal, third goal. We need to take our chances to make sure, because I knew a mistake like that was going to happen. Absolute banter. Absolute banter. I don't know what to say to that. Listen, look at this. He's driving forward. Gets the tackle in. What is Eriksen doing? There? And it's basically just like, what is Eriksen doing? Or someone gets a man on. A guy just all over the place. Block. What a time. Get the rid of the ball. And it's just like, just useless. But like I said the second goal, United need the second goal. They're going to be punished. Like, as much as people are going to go in on Eriksen for this, at the end of the day, we created how many chances? This game should have been put to bed. And Ten Hag had the cheek to be like, defend. Defend what, buddy? You're playing FC Twente at home in pot 4, and you're playing slop. This is a pot 4 team. Look at that. Another poor pass. Just garbage from our front attackers. Garbage. How many times are we getting to the final third where the final ball's been awful, where no one anticipated the run? It needs to replace Maguire so we can go up. We can push up now or do something. And now he's taken off. He's taken off Garnacho to do what? So he's putting on Garnacho on the right. Nonsense. It's not like this is the thing. What people need to be careful is people going to blame Eriksen, and yes, Eriksen is responsible for that goal. He is, but the reality is United should be 2-3 goals up. It shouldn't matter. Like we shouldn't be like defending a 1-0 lead at home to FC Twente. Like we shouldn't be. We should be getting 2-3 goals to a pot 4 team and then bringing on subs. I knew FC Twente would counter, and this is what they'll do. They'll win the ball. They'll sit deep. They'll counter. That's what they did. They'll wait for a mistake. That's what they did. They got the goal. Shout out to them. Who is winning La Liga? Probably Barca. Bundesliga. Oh, difficult to tell. Probably Leverkusen and Bayern. I can't say right now. CL. Can't say. But I wouldn't hedge on bets against Real Madrid. Europa League. Well, I was saying United were one of the favourites, but at this rate, on this performance, probably not. Probably not. And Chelsea for the Conference League. No way keep a clean sheet. Exactly. I knew it. Yeah. Lol. 1-1. Amadov first. Shocker. Well, of course. Comedy of errors. It was just Eric. It was just, they let him go. He went for the midfield, a space there. But like I said, for fuck's sake, nobody closed. No, what they were trying to. It was that goal is on Eriksen. He had time. He thought he had more time, and this stupid thing that players do. That I don't get it. I don't get this stupid play out from the back nonsense. Oh, I'll look around and even though like I'm in my half and I'll take a touch and whatever, and you can see already United heads are down. United heads are down somehow. Look at this. Look at this. We're being outplayed by FC Twente at home. Man. I didn't even know whether to do this watch along, man. If FC Twente had more quality, of course they would be, but they don't. It is the Europa League. But you look at this and go, okay, well, I don't know. This is the game where you want Rashford. To who though? Yeah, they're defensively back. You can't sort of 3-1 Liverpool, yeah, but I don't really care about them for West Ham, to be honest. See, to save, yeah, it's safe, but it wasn't in. I don't care. Like it's a good it's on it's not in the back of the net. Like don't I'm not gonna criticize him. Zerks for a while, so but like it's like he's not scored since he's the number 9 and he's not scored since at United. He's not scored since the opening day, despite having all the chances. So and Maguire's been awful with crosses. The lit's been much better. That's a corner. That's a corner. No. Oh, I forgot. I've ordered food. Yeah, probably. Somehow. Funny enough, I was actually looking for going to get tickets for this game. Because remember, you got to remember, FC Twente, we need to win this game. Well, need is a strong word, but I mean, you made what 77 minutes, bro. Know who you are. Come off the field, guys. Interesting thought. So probably mainly he's on to making European debut for Manchester United. Can't think of many players who have played a major international tournament final for his country before he's played a European match for his club. He's not more now to tick another box, fulfill another dream. Well, yeah, these subs should have come. Yeah, exactly. 10, 15 minutes ago. But apparently, according to Thingy, Garnacho was told to defend. So that was the instructions from our manager to defend. 1-0 up at home to FC Trent, and it was to defend. That's what we were told. Look at this space. Jeez. I don't know what. Jeez, I don't know what was doing. Big up Chris, man. Big up Chris. Oh, shout out to Lisandro, man. That was. There's no one there. Ugarte. Oh, well, strike it, Bruno. That's cool. It's not in the net. Hmm. Man, if Van Nistelrooy was on this pitch, man, peak Van Nistelrooy, jeez. But as it stands now, oh, big up. How have I been doing? Well, not so good because United are level to FC Twente at home, and this is our one of our pot 4 teams. This is one of our pot 4 teams. So yeah, not happy. And our coach is like, defend what? Defend what, Ten Hag? Defend 1-0 against FC Twente at Old Trafford. This is your pot 4 team in the Europa League. I know it's about matchups, and yeah, maybe the higher ranked teams will probably be a bit more open. FC Twente's plan was simple: defend deep and counter. That was it. They were not going to get the ball as much. They were going to wait for us to make a mistake. We've had most of the possession. I think if I look at the possession stats, 54. So even though they're a lot, 14 shot. But if you look, this is where this key stat here. 3 shots on target to 3 shots on target. Speculative attempt, something. So yeah, I know people are going to blame Eriksen for the mistake, but the reality is that the attacking Manchester United have been crap again in front of goal. Crystal Palace crap again in front of goal, not being able to create. Like the amount, like we've played how many? What's this? It must be the 6th game, I think. Yeah, 6th game, and we scored what? If you exclude the Southampton game, so out of the 5 games, we've only scored 3 goals. Exclude Southampton because Ugarte, man. I mean, I hope this deal works out because he's. Sorry, I should have was. Yeah, you should be angry. Twente away to have 7 million seed. Man United. Well, there you go. But you couldn't tell the difference. Well, no, United are clearly better, but no, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. I don't think Ten Hag makes it to Christmas. I don't know. I don't know. But the biggest issue is that and I said this at the beginning of the season. If you watched me in HHs, and when I said United Chelsea finish above, and I said the biggest reason why because a lot of people criticized Onana and the defense last season. And I said so many times, I was like, you can't expect your defense and goalkeeper to bail you out all the time. At some point, you have to attack is the best form of defense. The reality is, if we had put one, maybe two more goals past these guys as we should have chance we created, even if SV20 get a goal, so what? They need to come out, need to become more open, but at 1-0, they've always got a chance. Ooh, sorry, be right back, guys. 1 second. Oh. They're 10 men. Come on. 20 isn't even a good team. Yeah, Xerxes was not. Well, yeah, exactly. So I keep on telling people this when people like Xerxes is like, he wasn't a number 9. I don't really understand. I said so many times, I was like, whatever you say about the Ronaldo fallout, he did score goals. So I don't really know what the idea was to be like, right, let's try this false number 9 situation. Manchester United spent, what, how many million? 60 million on Hoyland, and then another 30 on, 90 million on forwards that aren't really outright strikers. Or like, I like to think of it as like, imagine if we'd saved the money on Xerxes and Hoyland, you could have maybe got Kane or someone of experience. I don't know, but goals is a problem for the team. It doesn't look to be getting better. Yeah, it's a serious problem. Like, that's why when people say for Spurs, I'm like, well, we might not lose, but who's going to score the goals? The subs haven't really worked. I mean, maybe to a certain extent, Mount is kind of, but Will United score, you think? No. No, Alex, no. No. Because who's going to score? Like, even this goal today, goal was scored by Eriksen. Like, the attackers, none of the attackers scored. Looking back at it, man, I should have gone Conte when you guys had CSO and Pogba and the rest of the circus. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Conte for me was I don't know why people keep on raving about Conte. Conte for me was finished. And would have clashed with a lot of those players. Conte was finished after he left Chelsea the first time. Like, he would have clashed with the ball, clashed with the players. And it would have would have left with a toxic environment. So nah. Van Nistelrooy is telling the players to go up to. I don't know. Maybe it's because this is his boyhood team he played for, so he doesn't care. But jeez, man, you've got to score there. Come on, guys! Fucking frauds, man. Jeez, man, I'm tired of these guys. You have two clear-class opportunities. What the hell? You can't get it in. This is what I'm saying. Like people can complain about. They can complain about Onana. They can complain about defense. They can complain about excellent mistake. You need to finish. Like, two opportunities there. You can't finish. You can't finish any of those opportunities. None. Really. Draw, yeah, it's awful. A draw at home to FC Twente is awful. Nah. Awful. Awful. No, it's over. It's over. Defend. Oh, useless. Nah, it's just useless. Bombs, all of them. Disappointing, useless. Nah, it's not. Yeah, 1-1. Useless, guys, man. Useless. Good performance at FC Twente. Big them up. Useless of a performance by the Reds. Can't score chances. And like I said, I'm not going to take all this Eriksen mistake, Kate. United had the chance to finish the game off. They didn't. And when your manager is saying defend, defend, defend at 1-0 against FC Twente at home, you know there's a problem. Useless. And he should have stayed on, but, you know, yeah, let's put on Garnacho and put him onto the right so Ashford stays on the left. Oh, Rashford's been playing really well. Yeah, sure. Guys, did Rashford, just, sorry, for the guy saying Rashford is playing well, did he have an assist or a goal today? No. I'm allowed to imagine you should switch coaches. Maybe, Chris, maybe. Useless. 1-0 up, and like, guys, you need to go on and get the second goal. Stop being complacent. But whatever reason, when United go out ahead, they just, like, complacency, passes, I don't know. Fucking just bums, man. Big up FC Twente, man. But yeah. But again, lack of goals. Had the game under control. Should have killed the game off. Yeah. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it's a league. So, you know, it's a league. Who was your flop and MVP? I don't have, there's no Manchester United player right now that I say is the most important player. How can you say that there's the most important player when you can't beat FC Trent at home? Yeah, MVP is the yeah, exactly. This is now I'm getting into managerial territory where I blame the manager, where I'm like, why did you think that you should make? I don't know. Apart HA just put on a thing saying maybe Ten Hag was on the take. Maybe because he played for this club, he was like, I don't care. That's the only thing I can think. Because for me, you're 1-0 up at home, and your tactic to Ten Hag, your Garnacho is defend at a 1-0 lead. You're making an attacking sub, and it's to defend a 1-0 situation. We concede, and then you decide to make your attacking subs at 77 minutes. United need to get results, and he's not. But if he's not, it's fine. He'll sack himself. He'll sack himself. Like, it was even Rude was saying, go up the field, attack. And Ten Hag is silent. But I don't know. Bruno dropping another stinker again. Anyway, I'm not gonna ruin my thingy. I don't know. The fact that Rude was speaking more, like literally going, guys, go up the field, attack. Ten Hag was saying nothing. Nah, man. I think, to be honest, you need to get results, bro. I think if United lose to Spurs at home, he's gonna be in trouble. It's as simple as that. You beat Spurs. Right. I'm bouncing, guys. I can't deal with this anymore. Who defends 1-1? No, it was 1-0 to be fair, but still, it's not excusable. This is not good for them to take into. I have no hope for Spurs in general, to be honest. Spurs, if we lose to Spurs, to be honest, I think, this is the competition where you're thinking, okay, maybe you can go and do something. FC Twente are pot 4. So if you're struggling to score goals and beat FC Twente at home, what can you do against any of the? I mean, let's just look. Let's look at United's fixture before I bounce. Who would want to see the next? I don't know. Maybe the Sporting Lisbon guy, maybe Almiron, but that's all I can think of. Maybe try and find another championship coach. Because I mean, you look at Company and you look at even Maresca. Look at they're both of them are cooking. They're both cooking, and they were championship coaches. So maybe finding the championship again. I don't know. Let's see what Tottenham does. I suspect they'll win at home against Karabakh. You would think they would. Who are the leaders in Manchester? I don't know. Chris. I don't know. I generally don't know. The defense, basically. The defense, Martinez, Dallo, Maguire, even to a certain extent. The defense are leaders. I don't blame the defense of the goalkeeper today, or Eriksen even. I blame the attack. The lack of goals is a problem in this team. And the inability to sign a striker. You let Sancho go, okay, fine. You let him go, and you say, "Oh, we got competition." Okay, but Sancho's now improved Chelsea's attack tenfold, and they're where they are because of it. You've given Chelsea a player to help them cook, and they're cooking, and United are weaker. Nonsense. Let's just quickly look at the fixtures, man, and then I'm going to clear because I can't be bothered with this team anymore. I did the Europa League watch them because I was thinking, oh, finally, I can watch games where I can just relax and United can chill, and that didn't even happen today. So I might have to review doing Europa League watch-alongs because I thought pot 4, United at home, happy days, easy run into the Europa League. Let me just chill and relax. Nope. United found a way. This guy is unfortunately, Ten Hag is going to sack himself. That's all I'll say. He will sack himself. Let's look at the so you got Tottenham at home because to be honest, you needed to win all these games. Liverpool, okay, fine. Even though it was ideally we should have drawn. Terrible result. Beats out on the way, fine, standard. They're crap. Even though that was probably, to be honest, because of Onana's save. Barnsley, enough said. Crystal Palace, you need to win. Create those chances, you need to score. FC Trent, same thing. The next 4 games are Spurs at home, Porto away, Villa away, and then Brentford at home. And now, while I think United could be Brentford, these 3 could all be L's. And then you're saying you've potentially had 1 win in your last what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, which is potentially sackable. We need to get a result at home to Spurs. Because if we don't get a result at home to Spurs, we're in trouble. Because Porto away, I mean, I don't know how good Porto are. In theory, they're stronger, although they lost the ball to Clement with playing 10 men, but still. And then Villa away. These 2 games, Villa are cooking. These 2 teams are better than United right now. So I don't know what's going to happen, guys, but it's not looking good. Then what? Brentford, then Fenerbahce away, which will be tough. These are all tough, bar maybe Brentford at home. And even then, Brentford last year, it was because of McTominay dub. Hey, remember, guys, we let McTominay go. And one of the things I said, I hate being right. I hate seeing stuff just plan out the way that I thought. I was like, we shouldn't let Fred go because Fred in the midfield is our energy horse. He comes back and he helps us press. Ten Hag sold him. The following season, our midfield is much, much worse. McTominay goes. I'm like, yes, McTominay's not a midfielder, but McTominay is scored at least a third of our goals last season. Where are we going to get the goals from? Do you think Xerxes is going to replace McTominay for the goals? We let McTominay go. Although, in fairness to Ten Hag in that respect, he said it wasn't his fault. McTominay's gone. We haven't replaced the goals to McTominay, as I predicted. Xerxes come in. He's not on number 9. He's not going to place those goals. He's not going to score those goals. Who's going to score those goals? Nobody. So you look at this and you're thinking, right, Fenerbahce away, tough. Fred's going to be there as well, cooking. West Ham away, I don't know, but usually we're difficult. But I don't know under Lopetegui. Then you got Chelsea at home, who got. I don't think Sancho can play technically because he'll be on loan, but their attack is cooking now. PAOK probably should win. You'd like to think. Leicester City at home probably should win. Ipswich Town at home should probably win. Border Clement, hopefully you'd win. And Everton at home probably should win. So these 5 games, fine, win. I don't know. I don't know for this team. I really, really don't know for this team. Final comments and we'll go. Let's have a look. Let's look at some comments, guys. Sorry, guys. The final comments and then we'll go. Make sure you like and share and subscribe if you're new. Bottom right corner. Support the channel. Maybe I should just stick to reactions. I don't know, guys. I just don't like watching Manchester United at this. Dalot played really well today. Big him up. The defense, I think, had an okay game today, to be honest. The midfield, is still a problem. Too open. Ugarte, Ugarte is the number 6, but how are we still open then? Well, I know how we're still open because Eriksen and Bruno are going further forward. So you're not going to be able to play. I don't know whether because of how he did, I mean, for me, if you're going to play Eriksen, you've got to drop Bruno. You can't put Eriksen and Bruno together. But there we go. Early days, but Garza, Manning, or Schneiderlin. Yes. It is early days, though, but yes. Yep, I'm getting Schneiderlin vibes. And let's see. I'm getting Schneiderlin vibes. I'll be real. I am. But I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Run through 3-4. Yeah. Team. That's not acceptable. Yeah.
You're right. You see Eriksen and we get freeze. When you get there and people
This is the thing. People are going to blame Eriksen for this mistake, but she's right. It's a system error. Like, this came from a goal kick, and he basically ran for the entire thing. Rashford isn't even on a card. He can foul this guy. He presses. He loses. Foul the guy. He still seems to come through. And then, you know, Masawari tries to close him down. Can't do as much. I think Masawari had a good game. And FC Twente pressed, and we got punished. Do you think Manchester United? No, not after this performance. I'll be honest, Alexander Reports Football. Not after this performance, no, I don't. And I don't for the simple reason that, not because it's natural, you know, this is the thing, like, conceding goals is not a problem. Like, even City will concede the occasional goal to some bum team. You know, City will concede a goal to Ipswich. I think they did even. You know, so it's fine to concede goals, but you need to score them. Man United, yeah, they're not beating Porto away. They're not beating Villa. Yeah, Brentford is the best chance, probably. But I don't know. I mean, it's a league, so obviously it's the top 8. So I don't really care where United finished first or 8th. Just basically just get it done. I think the painful thing is United. Okay, United are obviously going to qualify for the next one, Europa League, because there's no way United are finishing in the bottom 12 teams in this competition. That's definitely not happening. But I don't want United to finish 9th. They have to do in playoffs and 2 additional games. Fenerbahce away, West Ham away as well. Yep, Ten Hag could be sacked. He could be sacked earlier. 1 win in 9 in Europe for Manchester United. Exactly. It's awful. Terrible Champions League campaign, and then now Europa League campaign. What's going on? And that win was I'm like I think even the Champions League campaign, you know, you look back and it was like that win was because Onana saved the penalty from FC Copenhagen, I remember. Yeah. Lost against yeah. Manlo, you're always right. So it's a curse. It's a curse. It is a curse. It's a curse. It's a curse. You say hopefully win, but Trent was supposed to be a W. Yeah, I know, exactly. So, but I don't know. He's already been on fraud. He's been on fraud alert for me since the beginning of the season. But
What do you say?
And Eriksen is now saying it looked like they wanted him more than we did. I don't know. I think this is the beginning. It's already been the beginning of the end. And it usually starts with a pounding to Liverpool, disappointing European campaign, and then like a couple of until you get humiliated by a bottom place side. I think this is the beginning of the end, unfortunately. What Lord says, what Ten Hag and current management is doing is it's called buying and gambling on players. It's not profit at all. And the fact is, except at all. And the fact is, except Brits, we all outsiders could understand the reality. No offense. No, I mean you know, you have to give the new ownership Ineos time. And in fairness, Ineos have made decisions in the half of Ten Hag, like for example, letting Tomney go. But you know, it's unacceptable. This was not a ruthless Manchester United today. Barnsley was ruthless. Today was not ruthless. And you can't tell me that Barnsley were like a much, much better team than FC Trent. I bet if you played Barnsley and FC Trent together, Barnsley would give them a game. Ten Hag European failure. Damn. Then who's coming in to replace him? I don't know who will come in to replace him now. I think what will happen is that Ten Hag will he will he'll be sacked, and then Van Nistelrooy will take over for the rest of the season. That's probably what will happen. That's probably what will happen. I don't know. Who do you think needs to go as for? I don't think it's who needs to go. I think that I think Bruno is questioning whether Eriksen's legs are there. I think the back five is fine, although a left winger, an actual left back would be good. But I think the back five is fine. I don't think Onana had any issues today. I mean, you know, like, you know, Onana was fine today. You know, but in paper, the team is fine. But for me, the biggest thing is the attack. Like Garnacho, Ahmad, Xerxes, Højlund, these guys are kids. Like, you got to think about it, guys. Xerxes, Ahmad, Rasmussen, these are kids. Aside from Rashford, everyone else in the attacking front line for United is a child. And to expect childs to lead the United, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Anyway, guys, I've ranted enough. Take care, guys. Remember to like, subscribe to us. Follow us on Twitter if you're watching. There are like almost 40,000 people watching on Twitter, man. Thanks so much for watching on Twitter. Give me a follow. Make sure you follow me on Twitch as well. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Peace.